The government's flagship scheme to support home buyers is to come under review sooner than expected. It's because of fears that Help to Buy could overinflate house prices. Chancellor George Osborne is to ask the Bank of England to report on the scheme annually instead of every 3 years. It comes as figures from the Nationwide Building Society suggest a year-on-year house price increase in all regions of the UK. Well, let's speak to the housing expert Henry Pryor, who's with me now. Are we seeing a boom?
We're not seeing a boom, and not only have we had the luxury of the Nationwide's figures earlier this morning, we've seen the Land Registry, regarded by most people as the definitive barometer of the health of the housing market in England and Wales anyway, which has confirmed that the housing market is this proverbial patchwork quilt of different markets. Some are doing better than others, but on balance...
Some are going mad. I mean, London, as a hotspot, is red hot.
Well, parts of London are indeed red hot, and London provides a classic example. In Hackney, house prices, according to the Land Registry, up nearly 12% over the last year. But neighbouring Newham, house prices have fallen. Average house prices in Newham are down by nearly 2%. And that really summarises exactly what's going across the whole of the country. The government have come under a great deal of pressure since they announced the government assistance, this Help to Buy scheme. Help to Buy 2, which comes in January, is going to further ramp house prices, at least as far as the opposition are concerned, and that is what the Bank of England have been put in charge of, making sure they keep a lid on house prices going forward.
So was the scheme originally misguided, do you think? Is the cap too high?
It's not. The problem with the Help to Buy scheme, as far as most people are concerned, is that it enables people to buy houses that they would otherwise be unable to afford, and that the ceiling for those house prices at £600,000 is far higher than it needs to be. The original idea was laudable. It was to help people to get onto the first rung of the housing ladder, but with average house prices still at roughly £220,000, it's unnecessary to be giving government or taxpayer assistance to those who want to buy a house for 600 grand.
And ironically, I mean, there's a lot of cash out there, isn't there? When you look at some of the details here, a lot of these transactions are with cash buyers.
Well, it's important to remember that if you strip away London and the South East, where indeed more than 50% of transactions are effectively cash deals, they're not people who require mortgage assistance. They're people who are able to buy regardless of what the Bank of England and Mark Carney do, and as a result they're not going to be influenced with whatever he gets up to. If you move away from there, if you take out London and the South East, house prices are only up 0.8%. So if you factor in inflation, house prices for the rest of the country are still falling.
OK, Henry Pryor, thank you very much indeed.